My name is Esther Abbey, I'm 23 years of age, and I'm a survivor of domestic abuse. It started when we left a friend's house for dinner. He got really funny about getting a taxi. He hit me in the face and told me I wasn't allowed into his house where we both lived. I told him that I would pack my things and I would leave. We got home and he wouldn't let me in the house. He pushed me hard onto stones and closed the door. I then used my own key to get into the house, run upstairs to pack some things, but he followed me up the stairs, came into the bedroom, grabbed me by my hair and threw me onto the bed. I started to scream, hoping next door would hear me. He told me to stop and put his hands around my throat and started to strangle me. He then put his knee on top of his hands and pushed down hard on my throat and I blacked out. When I woke up, he was beside me on the bed. I tried to run out the door, but he stopped me, grabbed me by the hair again and threw me to the floor. I was crying and shouting for help, so he stood on my back. He took hold of my jaw and told me it was because of my actions that he had to do this. He grabbed my neck again and strangled me hard. I ran for the door, but he grabbed my wrist from behind and bit my hand. I struggled and kicked and I got out of the bedroom. Once I got out of the house, I rang the police and he was arrested. I pressed charges, got a restraining order and thought he would plead guilty, but he didn't. I had to go to court and tell my story to a room full of strangers, half of whom didn't even believe me. The whole time during the attack, I kept my handbag on me with a phone inside. I couldn't help but think if only there was a way of contacting someone discreetly. Perhaps they could have caught him in the act and I wouldn't have had to go through the ordeal of going to court and being cross-examined. I wish I had the Crimewatch app back then. I feel like maybe I could have gotten away sooner, less painfully, and not had to find the courage to go to court alone. Someone could have been there. The attack lasted about 40 minutes, but it will be forever with me. There are so many platforms for support. You are not alone and you will be believed. I've moved on with my life and I'm happy. I am more than what happened to me. I'm a survivor.